Hey YouTube, Call Sign Mustang here.
Call Sign Rockstar.
How y'all doing? Alright, we're going to do a video on waterproofing and keeping dry and the importance of it. And Rockstar here is going to explain a little bit about waterproofing, so pay attention.
Alright YouTube, hey, let's look at our general thing right here, waterproofing. I explained in some of our previous videos, despite the climate you're in, you're always going to be able to come in contact with water. And water is either your best friend or it could be your worst nightmare, especially once you expose yourself to the environment. Obviously, 73% of our body is made up of water. However, overexposure to water could lead to multiple things, as hypothermia all the way to trench foot. And both of those things are very bad news and could stop you in your tracks. Hypothermia especially could kill you. Trench foot, something could kill you over time from infection, gangrene, things like that. However, what we're going to talk about some protective measures to protect yourself and some of your gear and equipment from the exposure to water. Water, snow, sleet, rain, whatever. So some of our first items. The majority of this stuff here, actually everything here but one item we got from Walmart. You know, God love it. But the only item is our Pelican case right here. This is something generally that's going to protect your equipment, whether it be a GPS, a cell phone, an iPod, or something as it matches to, you know, anything you can think of, anything you can fit into it. This is our Pelican case. Subscribe to our page. You can see a full video that we have done in reviews on Pelican cases. So I won't beat a dead horse on that one. All right, keeping dry, and this means the world. Like I said, once you can get hypothermia in a 70-degree environment. You know, 70 degrees, you can still get hypothermia and die because you get exposed to the water. And you get wet, and the wind starts blowing, you get that wind chill effect, and your body starts cooling down a lot faster and heat up. So staying dry could mean night or day to you. One thing that's real easy to throw in your bug out bag, and that's very small, is right here. This is by Ozark Trail. You can get them at Walmart, and this is a hooded poncho. So it's completely plastic. I mean, that thing right there is about the size of my hand. I think this thing was like 88 cents at Walmart. You know, you can throw one of these or a few of these in your bug out bag. Reuse them if you want to, but I mean, it all depends on your situation. However, 88 cents, very, very light, very, very tiny. You can easily throw a few of these in your bug out bag. And this could mean night or day for you getting hypothermia or not. Keep yourself dry. Also, as an alternative, you can take this poncho, even if you had an extra one, and you can drape this over top of your bug out bag so your bug out bag stays dry as well. Just an idea. Our next one we got. This is a Scotch Guard Outdoor water shield. So pretty much you spray this on and it makes a water resistant layer on any type of fabric, all the way from your boots to a beanie, your clothing that you got on, or even spraying it on a nylon material like your bug out bag, tent, or anything like that. So right here, this is if you don't have a jacket that's waterproof, you can spray this down. However, you can't spray this down right before it's about to rain and expect it to, to waterproof it. This is something you got to spray on, you know, let it dry, do another coat, and this way it gives a good water-resistant factor to it. It's not going to stay on there forever. Once you put it through a couple washes, this stuff will start to wash off and it's going to start to lose its effect. You just got to keep applying coats. However, this can mean night and day. For your boots or your shoes that you're using, this stuff can be phenomenal, especially if you step in that puddle and your feet get soaking wet feet, and walking a good amount of distance leads to blisters, you know, your feet start wrinkling up, you know, all that good stuff, and it's going to pretty much trash your feet. So keeping them dry and a good pair of socks is always a great idea.
And for you preppers out there that have clothing in your bug out bag, if it gets wet in that enclosed space, it will stay wet for a very long period of time before it dries out. So the importance of that is high, okay? So make sure you pick some of that stuff up. It is phenomenal. We've been using it for years.
Alright, so I talked about kind of waterproofing a bug out bag with either a poncho or even spraying it with our Scotch Guard. Not just to waterproof the outside of it, but waterproof all the contents on the inside. So a way that we're going to accomplish that is simply, this is a dry lock bag. This is generally the idea is the same thing that the military is using today, but I'm going to unroll this so you can see it. Again, I picked this up at Walmart in the outdoor section, $5. This is a 20-liter bag and hold 20 liters worth of items in it, And I did a previous video, and I harped for your bug out bags. Make sure everything inside of it is waterproof, because once it gets wet, it can get spoiled. So I got my bag right here. What I can do is I can unzip my bug out bag. If it's your standard day pack style bag, I can put this down in my bug out bag, roll it over top of the crease, throw all my contents down in there, and then right before I zip up my bug out bag, all I do, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my contents in here like this. Once I get my stuff in here, my clothes or whatever, I take my two ends, I put them together, I simply roll this over all the way down to my contents, and once I get it rolled over, all I'm simply going to do is I'm going to take these two buckles at the end, I buckle them together just like that, and I got my bag full of stuff. I preached on in another video, if you waterproof your stuff inside your bug out bag will gain a sense of buoyancy, meaning it will float. I'm not going to guarantee that your bug out bag will float, but your bug out bag is not going to soak up with a ton of water and sink to the bottom. Hopefully it will have enough buoyancy to where you can still see your bug out bag in case you drop into a river or something like that. Or on the sense that you fall into a river or a pond, you can hold on to your bug out bag and you're going to somewhat float. So just an idea for you. Bags like these is what saves the inside contents of it. Alright, so what happens when our bag breaks its seal? Or I have a poncho or I have rain gear that has a split or a tear in its seal. Now I have water leaking through that rain gear. Something as simple, this right here, seam grip. What this pretty much is, I'm not going to break the seal on it, but this is a silicone type, super glue type epoxy stuff. I can't really tell you what the make inside of it is. However, when you get that rip in your tent or you get a rip in your poncho, a tarp, all the way to your rain jacket or something like that, you can simply put this on the crease, put it together, and this is going to seal it up and do the trick. So a little tube of seam grip, great thing to have. Alright, one other thing, fireproof matches. Fireproof matches are big in everybody's bug out bag. Everybody has them, I know, I watch your videos. So everybody has fireproof matches. What I got is I got a box of strike on the box matches, pretty much what you pick up at Walmart. In fact, I did pick these up at Walmart. These are your basic matches, in case you don't believe me. Why these are green tip, I have no idea. Most of them are red. But that's our matches. Stay tuned, subscribe to our page, and I'm going to give you a sneak peek, an inside little video on how you can actually waterproof your own matches with just almost the price of buying them just like this. So about $2. You got 300 water resistant matches. Sound good?
Sounds good to me, Rockstar.
Yeah. Alright, viewers, make sure you subscribe to our page. Anything you'd like to do a review, you'd like to see a review on, or any items that you'd like for us to cover, or please send us your questions and comments. Things that you would like to see. Let us know, and we're going to try to do our best to get some videos out there for you guys. You got anything else, Mustang?
No, just remember, waterproofing. It is very important. We cannot preach it enough. Waterproof your supplies. It will not fail you. But other than that, questions, concerns, comment. Don't forget to subscribe.
This is Rockstar.
Mustang. Spin that.
Rock out.